All right, guys, welcome to the Revival.
Welcome,
we are
guys.
here with Alex.
Yes.
Hi everyone.
Alex, I don't know, do you want to give your last name?
My last name is Savage.
Alex Savage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we met him a few days ago,
Yeah.
and he has a tow truck company. So we're going to do an interview with him to see how it all began.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Alex, everyone heard your accent. So you're from the UK.
That's correct.
How long
yes.
have you been here in the Gambia?
I've been coming to Gambia for around 12 years now, but this time is the longest I've actually stayed, which is about 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just before COVID started.
Just before COVID.
Yeah.
And what was your motivation or purpose for coming? Like,
This
you have
time?
family here? Like, you were coming for 12 years.
Oh,
You mean at the beginning?
At the time, I was kind of like, I was going through some problems in England, like relationship issues, so I was a little bit down. And my uncle, who is Gambian,
Okay.
asked me if I want to get involved in exporting. So I started exporting fridges and TVs to Gambia. That was nearly 12 years ago.
Okay.
So that's how I actually arrived here.
All right. So Kenny and I have been here for about a year.
Yeah.
And we've been noticing cars stuck on the side of the roads.
Yeah.
And Kenny had actually said,
Yeah.
if they had a tow truck company here, it would be the most brilliant idea, the brilliant thing. And then he sees your truck and
Yeah.
he's just like, he's like, oh my God, there's a tow truck. So how did you start that business?
Okay, so basically, I have a few businesses in England. Like I own a school for kids with behavioural problems, and I also have a record label. But I wanted to do something in Gambia because I'd been coming to Gambia for 12 years.
Wow.
I just fell in love with the country, and I thought there must be some kind of purpose for me being here. And because I was already friends with the police and members of the government, I wanted to introduce a new testing system for cars, so that all the cars have a proper roadworthy test before they're allowed to drive.
Okay.
So I went to them with a proposal, but while I'm still waiting for an answer, I started my tow truck business to get things going. I started bringing the trucks over, and from bringing the trucks over, the government passed the law that cars that are incorrectly parked have to be towed away. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just helping clean up the environment.
So you started with one tow truck at a time.
Yes.
So now how many tow trucks do you have in completion?
We have 3 now.
Total? 3?
Yeah, we
Okay.
have 3.
All right.
Yeah.
And are you the only tow truck company here?
I think there might be a couple more, but we're the only ones that work with the police. So I don't really know, because I see a couple drive past now and again. But I know regarding the police and clearing the roads, we're the only ones, and the accidents, we're the only ones that do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So has it been difficult, or is it rewarding, or has it been a struggle, like getting it up and running, or have you found it a smooth transition?
Yeah, no, it's been a smooth transition because the people that I've been working with in the government and the police, they've been clear, and everything has been fine. And the thing is with me, I like practical work. I like using my hands. So being out there and seeing the smile on people's faces when they see the road is being cleared.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a sense of fulfillment for me as well.
Yeah, okay.
I had a question.
Okay, sure.
You said you were doing the roadworthy testing.
Yes.
I guess that's like back in the States, they have a state inspection sticker.
Yes.
So in emissions, is
Yes.
something to that magnitude that you're
Definitely.
trying to get? Emissions and state inspections?
Yes,
And,
emissions, all the security checks, lights, seat belts, brakes, windscreen,
right.
everything before the car is allowed on the road.
So you get some type of regulatory roadworthiness.
Yes, like
That's-
every year.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I
Wow,
thought, yeah.
that's what we do back in the States.
Yeah.
You have to pass the inspection and they give you the stickers, right? And they
Yeah.
say you're good into
That 1 year?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah, 1
that
year.
1 year time.
In England, it's called MOT.
Okay.
It's called MOT in England, and it's basically stops you from just driving anything
kind of
on
car,
the road.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the only question I had right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you said earlier that your father's Gambian.
No, my uncle.
Oh, your uncle's
Yeah, my
Gambian.
uncle, yeah. My parents are Nigerian.
Oh, okay, Nigerian. Okay. All right. So, what was your what was your thing that brought you to the Gambia? Like, why did you choose the Gambia out of all the other countries in Africa?
I think it was because my uncle basically, my uncle was more like my mentor.
Okay.
And my mum and dad, they passed away quite a while back. So my uncle has been mentoring me and everything I've been doing. And at first, the first place he sent me to was Tanzania. And I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Like, you know, I sent a container there and I ended up staying there for 3 months and we lost everything. I lost everything.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost everything. It was just learning, really.
You lost it on, like, just, like what? Like, just lost it?
It was my first container, so everything that I sent, it was wrong for the season over there because it's, I think it's like 40 degrees over there in England. I sent jumpers and cardigans. And the lights, I didn't pack the container properly, so it was just a learning curve.
Oh, okay.
And then he sent me to Gambia. And then when I actually arrived in Gambia, I just loved it.
You just loved it just instantly.
Instantly.
You loved
I just loved it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, in Tanzania, how does that compare to the Gambia? You were only there for a short period of time, but I hear a lot of people from the diaspora wanting to go to Tanzania. I think Tanzania is on the list. The Gambia, of course, Ghana's number one.
How is that?
Yeah, Ghana's number one. Everybody wants to go to Ghana. I mean, that's where the year return started. So, so since you were in Tanzania only for a short period of time, is there anything that you noticed or is it similar?
No, they're complete different countries.
Completely different?
Yeah, completely different countries. And like, Tanzania is a lot more developed than Gambia.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. But it's just completely different.
How about the dollar? You know how our dollar stretches, it's like 50 to 1 for US. I don't know what it is for the euro.
I'm not sure.
The comparison, but Tanzania, is it a...
It's just kind of, it's you know, I was in Tanzania nearly 6-7 years ago, so it's a long time ago.
A long time ago,
so
okay.
I can't really remember how the currency was at the time, but they were just 2 different experiences.
2 different, okay.
Definitely 2 different experiences.
Yeah, something's going on with the Gambia because so many people are coming here and just falling in love with the Gambia. Like, they just love it. Like, instant, like, there's no... You know, there's no rhyme or reason. They just fall in love with it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country and it's got beautiful people. Obviously, coming from a complete different culture, there's always different, you know, different ways of thinking. But regarding the actual people and the safety, that's why I love it.
Because it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe and it's easy to get by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that too. It's easy to get acclimated here. If
like
you
a
want to start
gateway.
A business, if you want to get a house, if you want to do anything, it's easy. It's easy.
Yeah.
So one more question. Not one more question. I want to just ask you. Do you feel home here?
Definitely.
You definitely feel like you're home?
Definitely.
Do you speak the language?
No, I don't speak the language. That's just because I don't have time to learn.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm being ignorant, it's because I'm just always up and about. I can understand and I can say some words back, but I can't speak it fluent.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And one good thing about the Gambia is that so many people speak English that you don't really have to learn, but it is good for us to know.
It is good to learn,
to learn the language.
Yeah.
But I heard you say you have 2 other businesses.
Yeah.
And we saw you twice running. You know, not rushing, but you know how it is for your tow truck. Yeah. So how do you manage to do that?
I just like business, and I like to just build something from nothing and start. We have a water borehole company machine. So we do a lot of boreholes for people.
Here in the Gambia?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's good.
Are they manual or are they the drill what is the other kind that we got?
Oh, but they have it's a machine.
It's a machine.
He has a machine. He said.
Ours is a machine as well.
Okay.
It's on a truck.
Wow.
It's on a machine. So we do a lot of borehole drilling. We was doing some for the port not long ago.
Okay.
As well.
And do you do it for private like for private people
Yes,
that are moving
we do
here?
it for private.
Oh, that's
government.
good.
All right.
We have a furniture shop on Caraba Avenue
Okay.
called Empire. So we bring a lot of the furniture from England
Okay.
and we sell it in there.
Uh-huh.
And we're looking to get into rice farming. We've
Oh,
already
wow.
started.
That'd be good.
We've actually already started, but
That's good.
that's just at the beginning.
Do you want to give any information about your Borehole company for those who are watching? Because a lot of people that are coming here that we know that are coming from the U.S.
Yes.
and they're building houses, and everyone wants to know who does fences, who does who can we get to do our borehole.
Well,
if you want some business.
Yes. Well, the thing is, for me, one of the things for me, why I have a borehole company and why we have a construction company is because the trouble that I went through building my house. I have a house just finishing in Paradise Estate, and you know, I even had to start again twice because of the labour and the lack of care that people took to build my house. So, you know, like with our borehole machines, we know that you're going to get quality. If we're building fences, if we're building houses for anyone, we know that we're going to do it to the standard that we would live in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's the name of your construction company?
It's same, 5K services.
Oh, 5K, so everything is 5K.
Everything
So
is 5K
5,
services.
is that a special number for a reason? 5? You have 5 businesses? Or?
No, it's just something when I was young. You know,
I see.
I don't know if you know, I have a diamond in my tooth.
Oh, okay.
So it's been there since I was like 15, 16. It used to
Okay.
belong to my gran. And instead of putting it in the ring, I put it in my tooth.
Oh, okay.
And
That might be dangerous to tell someone. They come to look for you.
but they used to call me Alex 5 Carats.
Oh, okay.
From there
gotcha.
all through my life, I've just kept 5K.
The 5K.
Oh, 5K.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I got to ask the question.
Yeah.
Is the diamond 5 carats?
No way.
You'd be like, oh.
You're the only one that's asked that. No one's clocked onto that.
Oh, that's
No,
something.
no,
And
no.
now you're smelling. I can see the diamond, and so that's your grandmom's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's special.
That's awesome.
Okay, so do you want to give the number to 5K?
Well, I have that. Yeah.
You have the number?
Well, I want you to tell us so we can get it right on
No
the screen.
problem. My number is 709. That's 709 3606. 3606.
And is that the same as the WhatsApp number?
It's the same as the WhatsApp number.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you have a website by any chance?
We
yet?
don't have a website, no,
Okay.
not at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so you have furniture store in Caraba,
Yes.
and you have the tow trucks company,
Yes.
and you have the borehole and fence and the construction
Yes,
company.
yeah.
That's awesome. I don't know how you managed to do it, but that's good. That's very, very
Yeah.
good. So I want to ask you now, do you have a message to the diaspora, to the people who are coming here? There are a lot of people. We bought our house from Daniel. Do you know Daniel?
No, I don't know.
He's from the UK,
Okay.
and he has a company here called...
You mean the land, not the house?
I mean, thank you, the
Yes.
land.
Yeah.
We bought
Yeah.
our land from Daniel, and
Yeah.
he's from the UK, and he has his company is Properties Gambia.
Okay, I've heard of it before. Definitely.
And you talk alike, you have the same accent. So he has a lot of people that are coming over here from the UK, from America, from Jamaica, from the diaspora.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you want to say to the people of the diaspora that are coming home and they really don't know why they're coming? Some people, I guess, they know why they're coming, but they feel like a call. Like, do you have something that you want to speak to them?
Yeah, and also in that, do you have any suggestions on how it feels to start a business from scratch? You know, what it's
Yeah.
like, so that they can get a feel for it.
The message I have is just follow the call, because I don't think anyone that's coming here is going to turn around and say that they've made a mistake, because it's a beautiful place, and to own your own land here and build your house of your dreams, it's not going to cost you too much money, like in the Western world. And for me, just being like, I'm not Gambian, but I'm African, and just knowing that I'm in Africa and I've got a piece of land in Africa is just such a good thing.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I've noticed so many people coming back to Africa now. You know, I've noticed, even me, as you just said, I don't even know. I'm very religious, and I always pray, and I used to always ask, why am I actually here? And you know, just keep. For me, building a business in Africa is just like building a business anywhere else. You're gonna get your ups, you're gonna get your downs, but as long as you just carry on believing what you're doing, then it will grow. And this is a perfect place to do it, because it's a developing country.
Yeah, and it's up and coming,
Yeah.
and you could see it's going to be beautiful once
Definitely.
everything is done. And it's beautiful now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, because it is beautiful now. So you say you're very religious. Are you Muslim?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can I ask? I mean,
Yeah.
what is
I'm
your,
a Christian.
You're a
so,
Christian?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you ever heard of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
So just to that, only because I heard you, I just
Yeah.
feel like to ask you, do you believe that the people who are coming home
Mhm.
that have been dispersed through transatlantic slavery are the people from the 12 tribes coming home? Do you believe that?
I think there's definitely truth in it.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of them. The thing is, for me, something is going on.
Something is going on.
Something is
right?
definitely
Yeah.
going on,
Yes.
and like once you're here, if you're awake, then you actually get to see a lot of people are returning.
Yeah.
And as you said, a lot of people don't even know why they're
Why,
returning.
yeah.
But they're returning,
Yeah.
and it's such a beautiful thing because it's a thing where people returning back to Gambia is good for them because Gambia is growing. They can actually be part of the growth.
The growth, yeah.
Like in 5 or 6 years' time, they can actually say, well, I done that and I
Yeah.
was part of that.
Yeah.
So it's really
Well,
good.
I said that only because I didn't know like why everybody was coming home,
Yeah.
and I didn't know that I was part of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah.
And now I feel like that's what people are answering the calls to.
Yeah.
They're coming back to where it all began.
Yeah, and that's how it actually feels.
Yeah, I believe that's what it is. I really do.
Yeah, that's how it actually
Yeah.
feels. It does actually feel like that because for me, I've been coming here for 12 years, every single year consistently with my business partner, maybe sometimes 3 times a year, and sometimes I don't even know why.
Yeah.
And it just feels like when I was in England, I used to always say to people, I can't breathe. I honestly feel like I can't breathe.
Suffocated.
Yeah, but then now I'm here. It's like
Such a freedom.
Freedom,
Isn't there?
breathe.
Such a freedom. Well, I just want to thank you, first of all, for being so kind.
Yeah.
And interviewing us and just really
No,
being,
allowing us to interview him.
well, yes.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said interviewing us.
Interviewed us. Allowing us to interview you. We appreciate that, and I hope that people hear what you're doing,
Yeah.
and they want to help to build your businesses. And I know they're probably already built,
Yeah.
but to make them even grow
Thank you.
Yes.
stronger.
Thank you.
And,
Yes.
and yeah,
And I just want to say to the people that Gambia is a beautiful place. And
Right.
if you're in 2 minds about coming, don't even think twice.
yeah,
Right.
Just come, start your business, make a home for yourself. The transition doesn't take long before you're comfortable here.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
if I can help in any way, you have my number, so please
Yeah.
That's
get in
great.
contact with me.
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Anything for you, Kenny?
No,
Any
I'm
closing
just,
remarks?
I was just impressed when I saw the tow truck company.
I know.
That was, when I saw the tow truck, I said, wow, a tow truck company.
Yeah.
And I said, we need to, get his number.
Right.
Because it's always good to have a tow truck company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone that you might need. But no, I'm just glad, brother, you allowed us to interview. And I'm glad to be, talking to someone who's got experience,
Thank you.
and not only you say, I want to do this, I want to do that, but it's actually doing it.
Yeah.
And so that gives others encouragement to do it as well.
Yeah.
So, thanks. That's
You're
it.
welcome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And we're proud of you.
Yes,
Thank
brother.
you.
Yes.
We're proud of
Thank
you.
you.
It's nice to see.
Thank you. And
Okay.
thank you for coming.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Do you have it?
All right.
Thanks.